The US sent a delegation with a Kenga, including the wife of nnamdikanu, to Finland to submit a petition, a copy of the petition that was sent to me. But unfortunately,
hello fans, welcome to Magnetic Jigs TV. Wow, finally Asari Dokubo has exposed those who are behind the petition against Simon Ekpa in Finland.
A copy of the petition was sent to me. They accused Simon Ekpa. DOS sent a petition to the Finnish parliament accusing the minister in exile of Biafra, accusing him of terrorism, of killings that are going on, accusing one of their own.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to all of you, pending your time zone and where you are hearing me from this very wonderful morning. Nigerians, I'm coming to debunk more lies that is coming from Nigerian media. And from Nigerians, not Nigerian media, the Nigerian government. The Nigerian government, because the ICC is pushing for them to come over and defend the terrorism attacks, the terrorism charges against Simon Ekpa. What they did was to drop terrorism charges. They dropped that charges of Simon Ekpa being a terrorist. Now, the charges that they now said that is what they will concentrate on. From Nigeria, or they are speaking from Nigeria, for those of you who will come and say, why are we talking from abroad? From Nigeria. And the same Nigerian government they don't want to come to Finland to come and face these things with their lawyers. I thought by now they would have been in Finland with their lawyers and with their documentation evidences and proof. Now, what they are bringing forward again is cyber incitement. Ekpa, the self-acclaimed Prime Minister of the Biafran government in exile, Simon Ekpa, has now sued the Nigerian government in ICC. The charges of terrorism has been dropped by the Nigerian state, and now what they are bringing forward to Finland is now the cyber incitement to his followers and to the citizens of his country and to the terrorists. And you are still calling us terrorists, though. He's still calling the people terrorists. The terrorist army that he's using to carry out his attacks. Now, they have dropped the terrorism attack, the charges, They dropped the terrorism charges against Simon Ekpa. And now what they are now bringing forward is cyber incitement. Nigeria, you people are mad, completely mad. Nigerian government, you are completely mad. How can you drop terrorism charges? Because now they are asking you people to come to Finland and to go to ICC to prove these things. And now all of a sudden you are dropping the charges. You are dropping charges of terrorism. But you said this man was a terrorist. You said he's a terrorist. And you are dropping the charges from Nigeria. You didn't even come here to explain how these things came about. And you know what? The Finland, look at what the Finland said. Up till now, we have not found Ekpa guilty of any offense or crime, but we are still under investigation to investigate everything that the Nigerian state brought against the Finnish citizen, who is Simon Ekpa.
Now you can see that DOS of IPOB is involved with the wife of nnamdikanu and the new foreign ambassador, that is Ojuku's wife, Bianca Ojukwu. They were all together who wrote the petition against Simon Ekpa in Finland. So Asari Dokubo has finally exposed what is how Simon Ekpa was invited to answer the terrorism allegation that was written against him in Finland, and Simon Ekpa was never arrested. Point of correction to this, to all my views and all my fans watching this video today.
And up to today, is still submitting evidences against Nigerian state. And they are here fooling you people, fooling the Nigerian citizens that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. They thought this was Nigeria. They thought by, making all these frivolous allegations against Simon Ekpa, that by now Simon Ekpa would have been thrown in jail. This is what people are suffering in Nigeria, including nnamdikanu. Innocent citizens are in prison for doing nothing. They will catch you maybe because you didn't give them money. Because Nigerian police are very corrupt. Nigerian armies are the most corrupt thing in the world today. Nigerian police and militaries and paramilitaries are the most corrupt human being on earth today. They thought when they catch you, if they ask you for money, you don't give them money, the next thing they will do is to buy you, put gun in front of you and label you a terrorist, a criminal, a thief. But do you know that all the crime that they've been committing in the southeast is playing out in Finland? And they sit and they don't want, and they know they don't want, that's why they don't want to come to Finland. Musa is sued in ICC with all his frivolous charges. Now you are dropping terrorism charges against Simon Ekpa. I'm now saying that he's inciting with his account. That is inciting his people on social media. Nigeria is gone. I'm telling you, Nigeria, after this war, this fight that you entered with Simon Ekpa, because people are no longer writing anything meaningful to Nigeria. They're just confused. Tell them the truth and let them know where they're standing. And I'm very happy with what I'm seeing today. Go to the internet and check it. It is there. It's not me making this up. One Nigerianness. Look at your country. After all, hey, the terrorist, you now realize that we have, done our convention, have our independence. More countries are going to recognize us very soon. And now you are now turning back and saying, oh, Simon Ekpa is no more a terrorist. That is inciting us via his social media handle. People that wants to be free from the shackles of Nigerian bondage, chains. And that is why you call us a terrorist. And we have proven to Finland that we are not terrorists. Because any Igbo man, one Igbo man that the government of Nigeria calls terrorists, by default, all of us are terrorists indeed. Because they are calling the IPOB, terrorist organization and terrorist group. And most of you that are here don't even know the meaning of IPOB.
Here also, Stephen Cross explained exactly what is happening right there in Finland, because Stephen Cross happens to be in Finland, so he is following this case bomba to bomba. They follow this case well. So in come here, they explain to us exactly how Nigerian government dropped the terrorism charge against Simon Ekpa. Right now, they are holding on to that Simon Ekpa is inciting violence again through social media. This is indeed a funny thing. How can Nigeria government be doing all these things when they are not sure or they don't have a concrete evidence against someone? They'll just be labeling that person, this one, that one, the one. All these things is a funny something to go about.
Chief of Staff has put in ground for you people. At every cost, you must protect every citizens of our land. Anywhere you are, be very steadfast. Don't be divided in your mind. Because I know Nigerians will come. The Nigerian state will come. But when they come, you treat them as a criminal that they are, as a terrorist that they are. Because they don't have anything against us. They do not have anything against us. They don't. Don't be divided. Because we know they are trying to demoralize your spirit. The chief of staff has everything in place for you people to be okay. Nothing is going to happen to you. We are here. You must defend our land by every means necessary. By every means necessary. You must defend our land. Happy birthday to one of you. Today is on the 10th. So I remember you said something about your birthday is today, but you're not going to celebrate it. But I'm using this opportunity to tell you happy birthday. What you guys are doing, you get the reward. Don't worry. Please be focused. Whatever is happening in the government for now will be resolved soon. Simon Ekpa is attending to issues that matters. He's going to be out with an atomic structure. Believe that. Thank you, and may God bless Simon Ekpa. May God bless nnamdikanu. May God bless our men on ground, and may God bless our Umuada. Thank you so much. I will see you in the other room. And believe what I said, because that is the truth. Thank you.
Please, if you are visiting my YouTube channel for the first time, subscribe with us and turn on your notification button. So here, Asari Dokubo, who happens to be one of the people that we are contracted by the Eastern governors to establish a Bubago, but fortunately for them, a Bubago could not do what they wanted that organization to do. So Asari Dokubo insisted that he must do everything possible to make sure that they arrest Simon Ekpa, that right there, down there in Finland. Asari Dokubo is a former militant leader in the Niger Delta during the days of Obasanjo. You know, they were fighting for freedom, like they want to be in control of the oil right there in their states. But unfortunately, they are not involved. Like they are not in control of that oil. Rather, they were giving some money, you know, and they took the money and went inside. So Asari Dokubo has been fighting against Mr. Nnamdikanu and also Mazi Simon Ekpa.
Eyes on. We thank God for keeping us alive. Whatever the enemies are planning, they will. Whatever the enemies are planning, what will happen? We are here. I think you are seeing me. I am not a ghost. I just come from Saudi Arabia. Wow. We are here. We can't go. We work for President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and he will succeed. Anybody who is planning for him to fail, the person had already. We are not competing with anybody. As you see us, we have never competed with anybody. Who is making noise here? Which arrest them? Which arrest them? Which arrest them? But I don't bring that man back, then be arrest them. I just pardon him. I don't tell him to come become arrest. Yeah. So, thank you very much. Every one of you, you have tried. Things are coming. We are. Na turn by turn. Na jagaban turn.
What a wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say, Simon Ekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for a second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojoku fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Simon Ekpa should be discredited, the likes of and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Simon Ekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Simon Ekpa and nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Simon Ekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible. And why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, to the Nigerian government be worried about this. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Simon Ekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? So a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the outside man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country. And we know it. I know it too. And every man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ekpa have foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria. Just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I'm very certain of. AGITATION, yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there's a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did. I made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence, and then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post that election that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now if the average Northern person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? The chance come by 2027. The same thing the Yorubas have been tagged the Igbos for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop. And that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country. And then the Igbo man now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the Igbo man is championing for the exit, we are saying the Igbo man is not serious. There are claims that the Igbo man is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why the Igbo man has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.